Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and today I found something different and new at the Dollar Tree store. This is a disc planner Jot brand, and unfortunately this was the only one that they had in stock at the time, and it is damaged. As you can see, the packaging was open and it is missing one disc. I'm sure I could have found the complete set at another Dollar Tree, but I'll explain to you shortly why I didn't worry about it. So I went ahead and purchased it for $1.25. This is what it looks like. And it is actually called a disc planner. It says accessory sold separately. It is 5.12 inches by 7.62 inches. So there's that. Again, it's damaged. It should have an additional disc, but that is missing. I'm not sure if there's anything missing on the inside. It says 2023. It has like a jungle theme cover. This is the back. And it is the poly material. So it's not laminated. It is a plastic like poly material. This is what it looks like on the inside. And as you can see, these discs don't allow for the covers to turn well. I think the discs are a little wide. That may be the issue. Not sure. So I don't really know if this is worth it for $1.25 if you plan on using these discs. So I went ahead and purchased it at $1.25 because I figured if there's a disc missing, I can just put one of my own on, or I would use my own discs altogether, because I doubt I have anything that is this size, and I don't think these are very good discs. They're a little too big for the punches. Anyway, what you get inside is basically a planner. You get monthlies, so it's undated monthly, and it's a month per page. So there's a month here and a month here. So you would turn it this way for that month and this way for the other month. So this is, I think, styled like a perpetual calendar, where you would just choose the month, you put in your year, and then of course you would fill in your dates. This is a Sunday start. It has a note section on the side, and it is pink. So the ink, the text is all pink. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 months. Okay. Then you get to the weeks. The weeks have the little perpetual months up at the top. Monday start has a split weekend. It's horizontal line. Everything is pink. Space for the year. These are fairly nice inserts as far as the layout. They have 3 rows for the days. So of course you would have a split weekend. If there were 4 rows per day, then you would have an extra blank spot, and then you would be able to have a full weekend. So that's kind of how that works. If you see a horizontal planner that has 3 sections instead of 4, then you're probably going to have a split weekend. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 weeks. Okay, just make sure. Yep, just 10 weeks. So you get 12 months, 10 weeks, and you get a couple of note pages in the back. And I'm sure there's probably some other filler paper to go in here, additional weeks, additional months. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 note pages, and that's very annoying. So we're going to fix that. I'm not crazy about this cover, but again, this was the only one that was on the shelf. It was actually hanging. And this is, yeah, that's not going to work. So I just kind of want to compare the size with one of the Happy Planner Mini, because that's what I consider this. This would be the Mini. So this is from Create 3, when it was Create 365. I never used it. It's undated, I'm pretty sure. Yep. And see, this is the difference I was speaking about with the split weekends. You don't have a split weekend here because you have 4 sections. So you have room to have both days of the weekend have their own space. It's not split in half, and then you have like a little notes area that you can do whatever with. So that's the difference in that. Let's take one of these inserts out, just see if it is exactly the same. This paper is very thin. See how I just pulled off 2 and it didn't even feel like it. It kind of feels almost like tracing paper. It's that thin. I would be surprised if it was a true 20-pound paper. So I know what it feels like. It feels like the paper in the little notepads that you get from the Dollar Tree. So if you've ever had one of those notepads, that's what this paper feels like. But the inserts are the exact same size as the Happy Planner, so that's good. And then, I mean, this is $1.25, so you really can't complain too much about what you get. If you can use parts of it, then I think that is a pretty good deal. So it is, as far as the inserts, it's the same size. Let's check the covers. The Dollar Tree is about 1/4 of an inch taller, but they are the same width. So it is slightly taller than, see here, it's slightly taller than the Happy Planner. Still comparable in size. So I would probably use this for B6 size inserts anyway. If I were not to use these, I could just strip it down and make it whatever. I think this would make a nice notebook if you change the discs to discs that actually work. Okay, so that's enough of that. And if I don't know if they still have this, but at one point they did have these micro disc bound, and I know previously a year or 2 ago they had these. I wasn't able to ever find them, but they did have a planner system. The only thing I think I found at that time was a set of the extra covers, and I believe it was like a watermelon cover. I can't remember what the other one was, but they were made out of the same material. But these, they have the laminated covers and just lined paper on the inside. I have quite a few of these, but they come in handy. So I don't know if everything disc bound will be available. So far, I've only seen the planner and a few other accessories. So they also have these discs. These are a little bit bigger than the discs that are on here. I got 2 of them. Kind of regret getting this now because they don't turn, but these are 1.3 by 1.3. They had the smaller ones like this, or they may have been even smaller. I don't remember. But I picked a couple of these up just to see how they were. And again, I think the issue with the turning on this is that the discs are too wide, and these appear to be just as wide, so they may not work. I also picked up one of the packs of the disc planner covers. So these are additional covers, and I think I like these much better. I'm not crazy about this at all. So let's see what these look like. I like the pink. It's 2023. It's that same poly material. I think I would switch to this cover. So it's pink and green. Still got the tropical vibe look to it. So that's what that one looks like. And then this one is wild and free. It's probably, I think all of these are meant to complement each other actually. And then these are the same front and back, so it just says wild and free on that one. And that would be good if you were using it as a notebook. You might not want 2023 on there all the time, but you could always flip them around like this where the 2023 isn't showing. Cover that with something or whatever the case may be. It will be a little different covering this with it upside down because it is that poly plastic, so you would need to use something that would hold up. Or you could do it like this. This would be the front, this would be the back. It's not so horrible. Okay, they smell a little bit chemical-y, so be aware of that. Then, let's see, so that was everything there. 5.12 by 7.62, I think that is. Then this is disc planner tabs. So they had plenty of the covers. They had quite a few of the tab packages, and I think some of the packages were a different color. I didn't want to just, you know, keep grabbing things that I may or may not use, so I just got one of these. Now these are paper, but it's like, it's some type of coated or laminated paper, but it's not laminated like the Happy Planner cover. It's like just a very gloss feel to it. It's very, I wouldn't say it's as sturdy as like Michael's cardstock, maybe comparable, but I think the gloss coating of whatever that is that it's coated with will protect it and it would hold up. So let's go ahead and take this apart and put it together. Okay, so for this, 6 tab dividers, focus on your plan. This says monthly, you got weekly. Let's see what weekly looks like. So weekly is the black and white stripe. Get things done is for notes, and then these are blanks. So you got a marble design, be bold, be brave, be you, pink and white stripe, and then this decorative circles, and then that's black. They're all solid on the back, I think. Yeah, so you could easily decorate these up since they're solid. And if you're using maybe washi tape or something to hold whatever you put on here, you shouldn't have a problem removing it because of this glossy coating that's on these. Okay, let's deal with this. Let's test out these discs. And I think I'm going to go with the white, see how they work. I'm not going to actually use those covers. I'm going to use the pink and green. Let's just go ahead and put them all on. I was hoping I would be able to tell if it would work. So not all discs are created equal. I found that out when I bought some clearance discs from Joann. They may work fine with that disc bound system, but with other systems they didn't work well. So let's see. I still think these are too wide for the holes, but we'll see. Okay, so I got extras. I don't know, maybe the black, no, that's dark green. I'm anxious to see if I can find other covers, because I mean, these are nice. They're not my favorite, but they are nice considering. These are a little better, but I don't think they're, oh, these are a little better, actually. I'm going to go ahead and go with these. Let's put these dividers in. Now, they don't turn well on here, so maybe I won't use these discs. Yeah, these are pretty crummy for this. I wonder if I punched a piece of paper with my arc punch, how that would work on this. We may try that. Let's try it real quick. So I have this index card that I've done swatches on, testing out my Stabilos. So let's use the arc punch on this index card. And I'm just going to center it and punch. And let's see how it does on these discs. I'm willing to say that it is the discs. I want to compare these punches. So they're very close. Oh boy, I don't know why it doesn't turn. The shape of the Dollar Tree punched areas is a little bit different from the arc punch, but it seems that the arc punch paper turns much better than the Dollar Tree paper. You see that? I'm struggling with it. Whereas with this, I mean, it's not completely smooth, but it turns a lot better. So make of that what you will. These discs are not that great. Let's see. If I put everything on these discs, which I really don't really want to do, but let's do it just to test things out and see how that works. Now this paper is super thin, so keep that in mind. It's probably not going to hold up very well on the disc, but it turns 100% better. See that? So again, make of that what you will. I'm going to put this back here because I don't want to mix systems for now. I mean, you can, but I kind of want to use just this system to build something. So let's take this off. I don't think I'm going to use those discs. I'm going to have to use some of my Happy Planner discs. So let's remove all of this. My suggestion, unless you just really need discs or you are using the disc for storage, these would be great for storage. If you're storing something on disk that you won't need to use frequently, then they're great. Other than that, I would not suggest them for your planner. Okay. They're $1.25. Again, like I said, these would be great for storage. So for instance, I need to make a Halloween sticker storage book. I would only use that once, maybe 1 month out of the year. So I could deal with the struggle of turning these. Also, I would punch my paper with the arc punch, so it would be less of a struggle for me. And I would be able to use those. Whatever they use to punch this, it does not work well. But this is how I'm going to put this together. So I have this. I'm going to put it together like so. Right? Yes. Then I'm going to go ahead and take all of this off the disc. And I'll have to decide what disc I want to use. It uses 7 discs. Okay. So since I'm missing one, I'm not going to even worry about that. I'm just going to go ahead and pop these on to keep this as storage. Let's put this one at top. Okay. So we'll have that and this on the disc. And when I come across my other covers, I don't think I gave them away. I might have given them away. But if I come across my other covers, I'm just going to add those on here. And then I'll have all that for storage. See, now that I have this one on here, these barely turn at all. You can try twisting it around. I'm not sure that that's going to work with this plastic, with these plastic covers. But you could try. Kind of help train the plastic to work with the disc. It works with paper pretty well, but it doesn't work that great on plastic. Okay. So there's that. Let me get the discs. Alrighty, so I have these Disney discs by the Happy Planner that I got on clearance for $1.74. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. So let's see, this is 11 pieces. We only need 7. Let's see if I can get in here. Oh, I could have just peeled that up. Let's grab a few and see how they work. Okay. This paper is not ideal. All right, let's go ahead and do the covers. These discs aren't, yeah, I don't like that things get snagged on the little space between Mickey's ears. I wonder if that's why these were on clearance. It's kind of like a design flaw that can't be helped if they're gonna do Mickey's ears. Let's put these on, see if I can do 2 at a time. What I can say is none of this is the best quality, but keep in mind the different pieces were only $1.25. So I think these would be great for just scratching down notes from paper that you don't want to necessarily keep. I think I'm gonna start putting these here. Or you can turn them into a notebook and use your own paper, depending on how you deal with the disc issue. I think for the covers, it's totally worth it if you don't mind the poly cover. And I do think the poly covers actually, even though they're not as cute as some of the Happy Planner covers, they are nice and sturdy. And one thing you don't have to worry about with these poly covers is the laminating separating on them. So sometimes as a Happy Planner cover gets older, the laminate can separate a little bit. You won't have that with the poly covers. Also, you can make your own covers. And with the poly covers, of course, if you can find different styles in your Dollar Tree, you can just change them up. See how that turns so much better? Makes a huge difference. So the discs, yeah, much better. Okay, so this can be storage. I'll use these extra discs to make sticker storage with. Put my little swatch card away. Put your dividers in the sections that you want. Of course, this doesn't work quite right because of the way the weeklies and the monthlies are somewhat back to back. Okay, so there we go. All set up using the clearance disc from Hobby Lobby, and I changed the cover, kept the same inserts, and added the tabs. So this is the current disc system available at Dollar Tree. I am going to be on the hunt to see what other actual planners and accessories I can find. And if I find anything more, I will definitely let you know. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Is it worth $1.25? How would you use it? Would you change out the disc or just suffer with the disc that it comes with? Would you combine it with your Happy Planner? Yeah, how would you use it? I mean, it's very comparable in size. I think that if you are a printable person like me, it would be a good idea to print 5x7 inserts to use with this, and just use it like maybe as a summer notebook, something like that, just to jot things down, maybe grocery list, shopping list, things like that. Okay, that's it. I've rambled on enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and you may be interested in this other video. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.